everyone, welcome to my channel at Pytool IQ. So in the previous video we have created a simple game which was number guessing game. In that we have just taken intro at how to work with NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib libraries. I will going to explain you that how why we are just creating the summary, statistics, why we are doing this such things. And so in today's video I'm going to discuss it. Video is especially for the beginners who are new to the data science and who are new to the ML engineering. If someone has a little bit knowledge about the data science and how to clean the data and everything and has a little bit knowledge, so they can just skip this video and go to the next video. Okay, so what is data set? As this is an introductory video for the beginners, so if you have any of the knowledge about what is data set, like if you know the SQL language, that is a data query language, in that the data is in the form of the tables, right? So data is a collection of related information stored in rows and columns. So what is the need of this data set? A data set is a collection of the related information stored in rows and columns. So if you have any knowledge about the SQL, that is a structured query language, in which the data is stored in the form of the rows and columns. So why we are using data set in AI model? So if we want to train any model, if you want our code to work on anything, we need to have some data, right? If we don't have any data, then for what we are using, will be training our model, right? So this is the example. So this is the basically a data set. Now what is a data frame? A data frame is a two-dimensional table provided by the pandas library. Now as in the yesterday's code, the two lines were df is equals to pd dot data frame result, then print df. Now df is just a variable and pd was the abbreviation given to the pandas library, and dot data frame. In dot data frame, why we are using it? As we have any unstructured data, then it will consider the data, it will automatically convert the data into the tabular form. Like it is written over here, think of it as an Excel sheet inside the Python. You have seen an Excel sheet in which the data is stored in the form of the tables. Now it helps in store data, view data, modify data, prepare data for the AI models. Now with the help of this, the entire data set, here I have taken only the 3 rows, but in the real time the company has the thousands or the 1 lakh lines of the table contents, right? So it is not possible for us to bring the whole data set into our code, but with the help of the data frame of the pandas library, we can bring the entire data set into our code, which helps us to view data, store data, etc, etc things. So this is why we are using this pd dot data frame and print df, so that we can print it. Okay, so this is basically the use of the data frame library, function in the pandas library. For now, you just need to know only this much thing for taking that first step. Okay. Now, what is statistics? You might have learned statistics in your lower class, like you have learned statistics like mean, median, mode. Then exactly, statistics means summarizing data to understand it better. Now how we will going to understand it better, that you will know in the near future. Okay, instead of looking at thousands of rows, statistics gives us the useful insights. Now I know you will not understand these 2 points because you don't know only that how we are going to use it, but it's okay, just be with me. When you will in the tomorrow's video only, we will going to just remove the null values, and then you will going to understand that why we are using the statistics in our AI model training. Now, just take an example like average marks, highest salary, lowest age, number of students. In the statistics, you have solved the examples like find the number of population in etc etc city, then find the average marks. Why we will be using that? To to get a overall value. Like if I have the 10 students, so it is not possible for me to go each and every student and ask for their marks. But if I get an average marks to give a report to my boss or any other thing, so he or she gets an idea like, okay, in a school the marks of the students are from this range to this range. So this was a basic example for you to know why we are using this. You will get to know soon in the when we will going to code. Okay, now the describe function and provides a statistical summary of the numerical columns. Now what is all this, I'm going to explain it, but what will be the use of it, you will going to understand when we will going to code. Okay, here I'm giving only the basic information that you are required to know before just working on the data set. Okay, count a number of non-empty values. Now in this table, what the number of non-empty values are? 1, 2, 3. Three rows are there, then the 3. Okay, the answer is 3. Then mean, average value, STD, how spread out the data is. Mean, smallest value, 25% first quartile, 50% median, 75% third quartile, max largest value. Now what is this quartile? I know we won't get. I'll tell you at that time only when we're going to explain, when I'm going to do this. So just the things are going to get displayed on this, just are the basic things. Okay, you will going to understand when we were going to go step by step. What is this important? Why is this important machine learning? Before training an AI model, we must load the data set. This is very important. We need to load the data set. That's why we will be using pd.dataframe. Okay, then explore the data. We need to see the data, then we have to view the data, like what is all this, what the things that we have to change, or we have to solve this, or we need to uh, resolve it. That is exploration means that only. Then understanding the statistics, अब मीन मीडियम मोड निकाल के हमें उसके डेटा का किस चीज के लिए हम करेंगे, क्या होगा, हमें जो नल वैल्यूज होगी, हमें कभी कभी देखो, इसका मैं एग्जांपल देती हूँ। जैसे कि यहाँ पे एज सबकी दी हुई है, लेकिन क्या होगा अगर मेरी यहाँ पे एज नहीं दी होगी एलिस की, तो फिर मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा? यहाँ पे अगर नल लिखा होगा तो मतलब कुछ नहीं, तो फिर मुझे इस प्रॉब्लम है ये। तो इस प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन लाने के लिए हम स्टैटिस्टिक्स का यूज करेंगे। जैसे कि अगर यहाँ पे 20 + 19 डिवाइड बाय 2 जो भी आंसर होगा वो हम यहाँ पे फिल कर देंगे, सो हमारा नल वैल्यू जो होगी वो फिलअप हो जाएगी। So this is basically used to understand the statistics, then clean the data, like removing the null values, and then redistributing the categorical values. So just don't worry, I'm going to make the video of each and everything. So just be with me and watch all the videos. Then train the model. If the data is poor, the model will also perform poorly. See, in the any this is training the model is just the work of or the lines. It just requires the 2 lines of code. But if you are an expert in any if you are an expert in making a AI model, but if your data is not organized properly, then you will not be able to achieve the success. So that's why training the data is very important in today's world. So this is the QR code for my Insta channel. You can just scan this and be and just follow it to get the updates. Thank you. So I guess the information that I have provided is useful to you, and you have got a little bit of idea at how we will going to work with the data and how we will going to perform the steps. I know you might have got the idea about 50 to 60%, and that is also enough for me. Okay, when you will code with me, na, then you will going to understand that how it is going to work. Okay, so don't worry, be with me and see all the videos that I will be posting. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Thank you.